is a big prize up for grabs. It is Bejlek against Alexandrova. It'll be Sara Bejlek in her first main tour final to get this final off and underway.
Play.
Very confident start there from Bejlek. Not the best drop shot, but enough to get Alexandrova in and a calm lob to follow.
That's why I think it makes tricky for the opponent when she's lefty also, and she has all those change of rhythm, those slices. You could see that last serve going wide, very difficult to return.
Let's send.
That was a great return from Alexandrova. She's one of the great returners on the WTA tour.
Yeah, lovely serve. And a pressure point there from the Czech player. But again, Alexandrova, really good length on that backhand return.
Advantage, Bejlek.
I've seen a few unforced errors coming in their match in the semis by Alexandrova on that forehand side, so she have to be careful. Just try to give herself a bit more margin.
Good hold of serve. Important as well, that for Sara Bejlek. It's the first game safely on the board. And it's funny, really, Steph, when you look at Bejlek's performance this week, coming through qualifying, we talk about the fact that she beat Jelena Ostapenko in straight sets, then Clara Towson. Look at the other two wins. Sunny Cartel was playing really well up to the quarterfinals. Aisling Kruger in the first round, last year's finalist.
Yes. I mean, she's beating really good players, but that's what I like about her style. She brings something different. She changed the rhythm, but she's aggressive, but also moves well, and especially on the defense, she put those extra ball in. So for me, looking at her, it's a great mix of everything you want in a tennis player.
Interesting, we talk about Alexandrova's excellent returning skills. That stat there, impressive from Bejlek. 5th best on tour returning.
15 love.
And what I'm liking about Bejlek early on here, this is her first final at this level. And she doesn't look phased. She looks like she's enjoying it already. She's full of energy.
30 love.
Yeah, especially coming from the qualifying, getting into the final, beating all those top players on the way.
Love. Out. 40-50.
Quite a perfect service game by Alexandrova, but still in a good position here. Yeah, lovely play there from Bejlek, giving Alexandrova the run around there.
40-30.
I really like her forehand. Spinny forehand gives a bit of shape to the ball. We know Alexandrova loved the pace and loved the rhythm, so I think a lot of the matches that she plays really well is against big hitting players. And when you get a player like Baptiste in the semi-final, make it a bit more trickier for her. So just have to be ready for all those change of rhythm.
Yes.
Well, the 40-love lead has been and gone. First double fault of the match for Alexandrova, 14th of the week.
Advantage, Alexandrova. Game, Alexandrova.
So Alexandrova also has a holder serve first up. One game all in this final. Busy day as well for that lady there, Ekaterina Alexandrova. As soon as she's finished this final, it'll be a quick warm down, a refreshment, and then on to the doubles final alongside Maya Joint. There's a player that's had an amazing 12 months or so. They're up against the fourth seeds, Teresa Mihalikova and Olivia Nichols. Obviously played the semi-final as well last night, Alexandrova, after her long semi-final singles match. I don't know how you tennis players do it, Steph. That's a long couple of days.
That's why this conditioning and fitness is so important, and recovering. And also sometimes playing the doubles help you confidence in the single. But these are long days.
It's quite funny, actually. When she won yesterday against Baptiste, Alexandrova saw on the WTA social, she did like a little video as she was walking off and explaining about the match and how she's getting ready for doubles. She looked as fresh as a daisy. She looked more awake than I did after the match.
30-15.
Yeah, the forehand of Alexandrova was really patchy yesterday against Hailey Baptiste until the final set, when she really needed to find it, but she would have expected to have made that one. Well, both players, I think, will be happy with their work so far. It is holds of serve all the way. Sara Bejlek leading 2 games to 1. Alexandrova then, early doors in this final, 1-2.
Just not again finding a rhythm in her match today. A bit like yesterday against Baptiste in the semi-final. Just too many unforcers early in the rallies. She's really one of the most consistent players on the tour.
Yeah, Bejlek. He's definitely started strongly here. Beginning to ask a few questions on the second seed serve. Forehand again, just losing its way. And yesterday, Alexandrova had to dig deep under immense pressure to come through against Hailey Baptiste. Maybe having to do the same here again today. What a return of serve, and what a message Sara Bejlek is sending down the court to Alexandrova, breaking her to love. And she has the upper hand now in this opening set, leading 3 games to 1.
Yeah, for me it's just a clarity of mind of Bejlek at the moment. She's going for a shot, a good body language, fighting on every point. As far as Alexandrova, not as convincing in her ground stroke. Usually she goes for it. I feel sometimes she decelerates.
Love 15.
That's definitely a great start for the young Bejlek here.
But there's a reason why Alexandrova is a former top 10 player on the verge of the top 10 as well, is that even when the chips are down, she just finds a way to be competitive.
Love 14.
Ouch. That's a sore one first double fault. And it's the compliment returned, isn't it, now? Bejlek was 40 love up on the Alexandrova serve and broke her to love. Alexandrova now, opportunity to do exactly the same back. And she has, well, at the first change of ends, well, the first sit down, I beg your pardon, I said both players are probably quite happy with how things have started. Quite the same now in the next sit down. They've both got plenty to ponder here. On serve still, Bejlek at 3-2. On serve then, after a couple of breaks of serve, here in this final, at the Abu Dhabi Open. Alexandrova 2-3.
Let's first. Please.
Never looked like it was going to threaten the line. Good shot there by Bejlek.
Having Alexandrova coming to the net, something she doesn't do as much usually. Just send another message to the opponent, something different.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, well, I'm sure Bejlek's team would have had a good look at Alexandrova's match yesterday against Baptiste and realised that the American was unsettling Alexandrova with that variety. Some might say Baptiste didn't quite play enough variety in the end. Again, snatchy from Alexandrova.
Yeah, with all this type of change of rhythm, you always have to make sure that your footwork is almost perfect, and you could see she kind of rushed that last backhand. Also, that's what she's been doing so at Bejlek this week, is all this change of rhythm, but when she can, she's really aggressive too. So I think her balance this week has been almost perfect in a sense. With her team, I'm sure they know Alexandrova love pace, love rhythm. But also when you do it, you needed to do it with quality and make sure you kind of destabilize, or cannot go kind of in the middle of the court, maybe like the last one, especially against number 11 in the world.
Again, yes. Is making Alexandrova work very hard for so many points here. But that smart play there from Alexandrova. Would have seen a little slip that Bejlek had. Oh, just grabbing the knee there. Well, he got strapping on that leg.
Advantage,
And Alexandrova, very sensible once Bejlek did slip here, to just take all the pace off the ball and just aim for the right part of the court.
Did not look great when she fell down. All this humidity sometimes makes the court a bit more sleepy.
the end, Alexandrova thought about just sticking her racket up or chasing back, but judged it nicely, and we are at the midway point here in the opening set, all square, 3 games all.
Yeah, you can feel Alexandra was a bit more in control of the points in the last game or two. Just a slightly bit, but it makes a difference. She has a lot of experience, and as we mentioned, she hasn't played her best tennis this week, but she finds ways to get back into these matches. A lot to do for Bejlek in this game.
She's just so much more experienced, Alexandrova, on this stage, if you like, at the final of a big tournament. 4 last year alone. Lost 3 of them, Monterey, Seoul and Ningbo, but did win early on at Linz. Linz was one that Alexandra was desperate to win. Having been in so many finals previously and losing them, she got through last year in an epic against Diana Yastremska. Her overall record, though, Alexandra, is a negative one in finals. Played 12, won 5, lost 7. Last time she won an outdoor title was 3 and a bit years ago, 2022 Career Open. Judged again, Bejlek. The drop shot did give Alexandra a chance, but she had no chance with that sumptuous lob.
Yeah, that drop shot landed a bit, well, it was too high. I think she's mis-executed, but great reaction after. She's a very clever player, Bejlek. I do feel also she used the courts really well. She can be aggressive, but using the slice, using the lob when she sees sometimes the opponent coming to the net. She doesn't also rush. She almost think about before she hits.
Yes, confident service game there. Bejlek, she will be delighted that she's found her rhythm again. Equally pleased to find herself back in front. 4 games to 3 now, opening set.
Bejlek leads 4 games to 3.
Anyway, thankfully, Alexandrova is back on court. New balls, 3-4. When you see your opponent getting a bit of treatment, is it just a case that you just totally ignore it, you don't look at it, don't let it get into your head, nothing changes?
Well, that's a good question, because you cannot let it affect you, but also, let's say if it was a leg injury, then you might want to do a bit more drop shot and change a few things. But on the other hand, if you're doing really well and you feel good about your tennis, then you just keep on doing the same thing. So I think it depends of the injury, of what you can see from on the other side of the court.
That's a very good point, actually. You don't really want to let anything affect your game plan too much, because it's been a game plan so far for Bejlek that's worked really well.
Second serve. It's 40-50. It's
really high forehand spin from Bejlek's been quite effective today, especially on Alexandrova's backhand.
Game, Alexandrova.
Yeah, better forehand there from Alexandrova. Hold a serve, and still these two cannot be separated. Good crowd as well here for this final. Been some excellent crowds all week, actually. But they've turned down in good numbers. What is looking like it's going to be a very, very competitive match here between Bejlek and Alexandrova.
Love it.
I think for right now, and she's done it at the last point, Alexandrova needs to try to dictate a bit more. Try to be a tiny more aggressive.
Yeah, a little short that, lacking any real menace, and Alexandrova very quick to take advantage.
I think for today will be the challenge for Bejlek. She's done really well until this point, but if she starts to be a bit more tentative, that can give the opportunity for Alexandrova with all her experience to kind of jump into the opportunity.
She's
also hitting a lot of ball into the net, Alexandrova, during this week, especially yesterday against Baptiste.
Yeah, 30 love up there on the Bejlek serve. Alexandrova had two good opportunities and wasted them off the forehand. Oh, but that is a beauty. This time off the backhand, just redirecting it, and Bejlek was completely flat-footed. Big break point here for Alexandrova to take the lead and serve for the set. Forehand No wonder she looks around and just wonders, where is it when I need it the most?
Once again, a good fight on defense from Bejlek. Again, going into the net. She's not happy about it. She knows it. She has to give herself a bit more margin, a bit more shape. We know she likes to hit flat on that forehand, but cannot always do the same mistake over and over again.
Oh, found the line. Just about inside the line there. Bejlek showing all that fight that we've seen so much this week.
Using again the court so well, making Alexandrova moving side to side. She needs a good first serve here, Bejlek.
Oh, she found it. Big time. Ace number 3, 5-4 she leads. Alexandrova won't be serving for the set now. She'll be serving to stay in it.
Love 15.
So Alexandrova so close to breaking Bejlek to lead 5-4. Didn't do it. Lost the first point on her own serve now, so pressure just beginning to build.
Gotta love the fact that she wants to change the rhythm, but it was just coming a bit too short. Alexandrova took advantage of it.
Well, eventually got the job done there. That was resolute defending, though, from Bejlek.
15.
It's quite impressive, the court coverage that Bejlek just had in that last point. But Alexandrova was just too good in the end.
Flew off the racket, that one.
40-15.
Yeah, that's the forehand from Alexandrova that we were seeing more of in the final set yesterday. If she can dial into that now,
5
she
games
might just have enough to squeeze through this opening set, which is still locked. 5-all now.
Yeah, she does play her best tennis when she dictates, especially with the forehand, like the last one, going deep through the court. And without hesitation. I felt the last day or two for Alexandrova maybe had less purpose on the forehand, but not in the last one.
15.
Using even a change of pace to destabilize her opponent. Such a good arsenal to have for the young Czech.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
15.
A couple of very long serves there from Bejlek, second double of the match. Again, really good work there by Bejlek. Alexandrova with a very good returner serve, trying to push on, but Bejlek eventually forcing the mistake from the second seed.
Oh. 15. 40, 30.
Again, just unleashing that power, Alexandrova.
It's almost you feel like Bejlek likes to be in that position, a bit of defense, kind of counter-attacking. She has to make sure she has good quality shots, landing a bit deeper than the last one she did.
Oh.
Bit of a gift there. Bejlek won't mind. Doesn't have to worry about the pressure of that service game going to juice. She's come through, leads again 6-5. Alexandrova with work to do. There you see it, the final here. Abu Dhabi Open. They have been very hard to separate, these two. Ekaterina Alexandrova and Sara Bejlek. Currently 5-6. Alexandrova serving to take this to a tie-break.
Let's.
Oh.
She got herself into position there. Bejlek looking to attack it, but didn't quite get it right.
Yeah, the execution wasn't on point. I like the fact she wanted to be aggressive in some way.
That's right.
Alexandrova's 11 in the world from her number 10. Playing those type of moments, 5-6 in the first set, and 2 great first point in that game on serve.
Oh.
And of course, yesterday, Alexandrova in the second set against Abu Baptiste had to withstand a lot of pressure. She had to withstand a lot of pressure yesterday in set number 2 against
30,
Baptiste.
50.
Had to save a couple of match points to take it to a tie-break, which she eventually won en route to winning the match. Such a fighter. Such a fighter, Sara Bejlek, and she's got it to 30 all.
30 all.
Defense, offense, fighting on every shot. Also being smart in her shot selection most of the time today.
It's another miscue off the forehand, and Bejlek's got a set point.
14.
Super well done from Bejlek here. Playing super smart, changing the rhythm, putting shape on that lefty forehand.
Every match she's played this week, Bejlek, she's won the first set. Oh, and that was a chance to win this set. Dumped into the net, though. Oh, I say, that is very fortuitous.
Advantage, Alexandrova.
It's ironic, though, she won the point, Alexandrova, but she's absolutely livid with herself that she needed that bit of good luck.
And really short, Bejlek didn't have any chance.
A couple of key moments then in this 12th game. Bejlek missing the set point, Alexandrova with a bit of good luck there. Still not over though.
I've been seeing a few times this week, especially yesterday against Baptiste. The forehand hasn't been as good as usual. A bit frustrated with it.
Oh, brilliant play. She's just mixing it up beautifully and just frustrating Alexandrova along the way.
Every point, Bejlek is showing up. Defense, but also being offensive and being aggressive. Getting herself set point here.
Second chance to get the first set on the board. She can't take it.
Yes.
And another chance goes begging.
Those chances are so important when playing against number 11 in the world, an experienced player like Alexandrova. Give that little opportunity for her to come back into this match.
Yeah, this set just feels so similar, doesn't it, to the second set yesterday. Alexandrova against Baptiste, where Baptiste at that point had a couple of match points and didn't take them, had to settle for the tie-break, lost it, lost the momentum. Alexandrova took full advantage, so this could be a game we look back on when all is said and done. Some telling moments. Oh, she's got it back again. Remarkable.
Well, so much fight into Sara Bejlek. You can see changing the rhythm, doing as best as she can to put that extra ball in. It's not an easy shot for Alexandrova, though. It was in her feet. Very difficult shot to do.
It was looking like it was going to arc in and just feather the line, but relief for Alexandrova. It stayed wide.
Well, after 4 or 5 attacks from Alexandrova, getting a bit complex in the end for Bejlek here.
This then for the tie-break. We're not there yet. Bejlek wants this set in regulation time.
Yes.
Gotta love the reaction. Such a really nice forehand there with a lot of shape, big target, big margin. Under quite stressful circumstances in the end of that first set.
Advantage. Alexandrova.
This has been a cracking final. Are we heading for the tie-break? We keep thinking we are. And now we are. It will be a tie-break to decide the opening set. One wonders, does Alexandrova have a little edge here going into the tie-break? Those chances have come and gone for Bejlek, but on the other hand, she's shown such character this week. I wouldn't put it past her to sneak through the tie-break either.
Yeah, I believe if Alexandrova continuing that kind of be more aggressive, try to dictate the point earlier. That's the way she likes to play. She's stepping into the court, put a lot of pressure on her opponent. But as you mentioned, yeah, Bejlek gave that little window of opportunity. I don't know, it's going to be too late now.
Yeah, I mean, their records this season, albeit very early, I know. Alexandrova, 2 tie breaks she's played, including one here against Hailey Baptiste. Won them both. Bejlek's played one down in Auckland, lost that. So Alexandrova maybe the slight edge. And also, as we can see, the mini break as well early on. What a shot! And the mini break didn't last long for Alexandrova.
1-0.
Gotta love that last forehand. Wow, perfection.
That is the point of the match. Probably, I don't think he's going to get beaten. That was exceptional from both of them.
Patience from Alexandrova and Bejlek.
2-1.
This is high quality final, high quality points, that last one. Offense, defense, also touch. Could see Alexandrova in that last point. I think Bejlek in this match has been quite good at defense, but when she's able in that last backhand to step into the court, that sends a message to the opponent, take away a bit of time from Alexandrova.
This is getting ridiculous. It's another brilliant point. But Alexandrova just about comes out and now has the mini break as an advantage.
3-2. Alexandrova.
How many rallies we had in the last 4 or 5 points? +10, +15. These are long points. Both are working really hard.
4-2, Alexandrova.
Just a hint of daylight for Alexandrova then, as they change ends in this tie-break and opening set that is well past the 1 hour mark now. Couple of chances as well, Bejlek to win this opening set. And Alexandrova serve, so it would be a tough one to take if she were to lose it on the tie-break. However, just the 1 mini break, so still not out of this yet. Definitely not out of it now, because Alexandrova has let that advantage slip away.
Alexandrova.
Yeah, Bejlek's putting so many balls back into the court. Very consistent player. Making Alexandrova working really hard on every point she's doing.
A cheap one there, though. 4-2 has now very quickly disappeared. Bejlek reels off 3 in a row. Finds herself in front, first to 5 points, so if she can win one of these 2 points on the Alexandrova serve, she will have a chance to win the set. Oh, and again, Bejlek's floored. She's okay. That's the important thing. Goodness me, Alexandrova, I thought her initial forehand was out. Was it another slip? Yes, it was. On that painful side as well.
Lights, first up.
Afternoon is now descending into evening here in Abu Dhabi, and as you were saying earlier, Steph, the moisture beginning to probably increase, and hence the slipping from Bejlek anyway.
Lights, first up.
Oh my word, she's found the line. That looked wide.
6,
didn't it?
5.
Well, it's just the spin on that lefty forehand, that shape. Just incredible. All these balls in the court with quality. Super impressive coming from Bejlek.
Again, a set point. 3rd now. This time on her serve. Bejlek takes it. Alexandrova goes long. Well, Bejlek was knocking and knocking and knocking at the door. She finally gets over the line at the 3rd time of asking. She has won the 1st set in every match she's played this week, and of course, gone on to win them.
Alexandrova, 2-7. Love 15.
Wow, just catching our breath, aren't we, after that opening set. Bejlek taking it on the tie break, 71 minutes. What's the mindset now, do you think, here, Steph, for Bejlek in particular? Is it a case of accelerate now and go for it?
Well, I think it will be focus on the process. She's been doing so well in that first set. Almost got it away. She did really well to win it. But she has to be careful here against former number 10 in the world. She knows she has to keep the same quality as she's been doing in the first set. But I feel she has a bit more of the answers, Bejlek. Alexandrova, a bit more all over the place and clarity of mind in a sense.
Big point, actually. It just sends a message down to Alexandrova that Bejlek's work rate isn't changing. She's still going to chase everything down, and she's still forcing mistakes off the Alexandrova forehand. Another wonderful point, and Bejlek was there to have the last say.
Just stop smiling about how a great competitor Bejlek is. She's on the defense, but also when she can, she's on the offense, coming to the net. Also, all those slices, change of rhythm, really make it complicated for Alexandrova. Really love the pace and rhythm.
Yes.
Oh, I say, that is gutsy on a break point there from Alexandrova.
Advantage, Bejlek.
Really impressed me here about Bejlek. Whether she wins this game or not, and she's got a chance here to do just that, is the fact that she's come into set 2. She hasn't let set 1 get to her. She's got the same work rate, causing Alexandrova the same problems.
Let's first.
Well, like I was saying, this is really good from Bejlek because, you know, first ever final, won the first set in a dramatic tie-break. Would have forgiven her if she come out at the start of set 2. Maybe not quite there. Alexandrova, quick hold to love or to 15, but no, she's actually increasing the pressure now.
Yeah, you feel when you look at Bejlek this week, she's on a mission. She's in her own little bubble, and she's focusing also on the process and how she wants to play. And clearly, she wants to destabilize her opponent with all those slides, those change of rhythm, which I really love. especially against a player like Alexandrova. As we know, she likes pace and she likes long rallies, but quite flat. And one of her best performance, Alexandrova, is against big hitters like Sabalenka, and she really thrives on these. But when you get players like Bejlek who change the rhythm, it's a different story.
Love 15.
Well, absolutely. This is now arguably the biggest game of the match so far, because it is an opportunity for Bejlek to really lay down a strong marker here. Won the first set on the tie break, broken Alexandrova. Can she back it up? And conversely, it's Alexandrova's opportunity to maybe seize a bit of momentum back.
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel it's Alexandrova who has to raise her level. She's doing too many unforced errors here and there. As far as Bejlek, she's not doing anything really wrong in that match, in the sense that she's really good on defense, also offense, changing the rhythm. But I feel it's Alexandrova who's not really playing the tennis that she wants.
Yeah, that's been the case, isn't it, really,
18,
though?
13.
Week for Alexandrova. She's been below par and has just somehow got herself out of sticky situations and won matches, but she's meeting a match here this evening, definitely. Bejlek is not giving her too much to work with, although she has just snuck in front here, Alexandrova. Flush on the line from Bejlek there. Very, very bold player. Looks that close. Well, I thought we were looking at Bejlek's shot, but Alexandrova's forehand was well wide. If she can come through this, Bejlek, set and 2 love, she will begin to believe. Remarkable. I mean, midway through that rally, Alexandrova could just pick a spot and win the point, as she tried to, but Bejlek getting across again and keeping it alive.
Sensational footwork and spirit of mind from Bejlek here. I thought that point was over and dusted 5 shots ago. She's so strong mentally and physically.
Yeah, she's growing into this final. And she has backed up the break. Alexandrova's expression says it all. She is in trouble here.
2 games to love.
And this next service game, I think Sara Bejlek has got her eye on it.
Well, as a next player, when you see those type of matches, you see Bejlek putting a lot of ball in the court, 15, 20 ball. As the other player on the other side, you feel sometimes pressure and you feel rushed to try to do a bit more. You could see sometimes Alexandrova gets a bit impatient at sometimes. Forced errors for Bejlek is almost half of Alexandrova ones.
50 love.
The key here, though, for Bejlek, whether she wins this game or not, is not to allow Alexandrova any breathing space. Got to keep the pressure on, because Alexandrova is a class act. If she senses her way back, she'll find it. Well, eventually, Alexandrova breaching the defences of Bejlek.
She had to work really hard, actually, Alexandrova, after at least maybe 3 attacks and really great quality. That's what she has to do against Bejlek, put all those extra ball in. Such a big fighter she is.
Fault.
Alexandrova won't mind this at all. Bejlek has let 2 of these 3 points go pretty cheaply. Too good on that serve, though. So Alexandrova just telling Sara Bejlek that she's not going to necessarily have it all her own way. WTA Tour, driven by Mercedes-Benz. What a final we have here in Abu Dhabi. Sara Bejlek in her first ever main tour final, looking more than at home on this occasion. Set the break-up against the experienced Ekaterina Alexandrova in her 13th final.
Playing again with quality of mind. Clarity, excuse me. And quality.
Absolutely. Both correct there. And it does feel at the moment, doesn't it, Steph? Bejlek is playing this final really well. It's Alexandrova who's got to find something here, because if it carries on the way it is, Bejlek's going to win this match.
Yeah,
there you go. Emphatic. That is number 4 for the Czech player, and she's got that 2-game cushion back.
Yeah, I agree, because
3 games to 1.
Bejlek is playing really solid, and she hasn't had like let down really, maybe 1 or 2 points in that first set. As far as Alexandrova is a bit more the opposite, making 2 million forced errors, not really dictating, and she usually likes to do that in her matches. There's so many balls coming back her way with quality, high balls, slice, and I think Bejlek today is using the courts really well. In placement of shots.
Love it.
Yeah,
You know, like
apologies
she can slice, and then she's gonna do a high ball, and then she'll use the angle to just take away all the rhythm that Alexandrova really loves when she plays her matches.
You look at the unforced errors there, 9-3 Alexandrova has. And it's just Bejlek is unsettling her with that little change up of strategy, keeping the ball low with the slices. It's the perfect tactical match at the moment. She's really unsettling Alexandrova, who is now in deep, deep trouble. Yeah, absolutely. Now Bejlek's going for this. I think she can see the window of opportunity opening here. The Alexandrova second serve is looking a little on the vulnerable side, and Bejlek now 2 chances, or 3, I beg your pardon, to get into a huge lead in the final. Wild. Sara Bejlek now in complete control. Ekaterina Alexandrova looking a little on the weary side. What a position she finds herself in. Her first ever main tour final, a set and a double breakup. 92 minutes on the clock. Sara Bejlek, a set and 4-1 to the good. Now, from her point of view, Steph, I guess it's a case of just, she has this lead. It's about just edging now towards that finishing line.
Yeah.
30.
Easier said than done. I've been in that situation. You win the first set, you're up 4-1, and you manage somehow to, you know, lose your focus. And I've lost a few matches this way, but I do feel Bejlek today, she's been so focused on the process and how she wants to play her tennis today. And nothing really is phasing her, even though after those long rallies. Also in the end of that first set, it got really close and could have gone both ways.
40.
I think as physically she's done so well today, Bejlek, but mentally, and look at that, the last 10 points is impressive stuff for the young Czech.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's really impressed me as well, the mental side. Coming out in set 2, having won the first set, many players in her position might have just taken their eye off the ball, allowed Alexandrova to creep back into it, but Bejlek was having none of it. I mean, she's 4-1 up with a double break, and how easy was that, just backing it up. 5-1 now.
Yeah, you said it, that's the challenge. When everything's going your way and you're doing really well, and she's 7-6-5-1 again. Number 11 in the world. The challenge is just to stay focused on the process, which mentally is quite a difficult thing to do, but today Bejlek has been on a mission.
Is it almost mission accomplished here for the young Czech player? She's not there yet. We've seen many matches turn around from this position before.
Ladies and gentlemen,
like.
due to technical issues, we cannot put the replay on the board, but ball was in.
Okay, so we can't get the requested replay. But as I was saying, she's 5-1 up, but she's not there yet. It's a player like Alexandrova, who is not out of it, but almost on the verge of defeat.
Also the court coverage that Bejlek is doing right now, she's really quick, but also recovering really well after, if she's a bit on the defense.
I wouldn't have put it past her to get to that one.
15-0.
Alexandrova needs every bit of luck that's on offer. She was very fortuitous with that net cord.
Oh.
That's the forehand. It has been her Achilles heel so much this week. She's got herself out of trouble. But it's looking highly unlikely now that Alexandrova is going to get herself out of this hole. Bejlek now just 2 points away from the biggest win of her career. Here we go then. This could be the moment. The clock edging towards 1 hour and 40 minutes. Sara Bejlek edging towards the biggest title of her career.
Oh.
Welcome to the big time, Sara Bejlek. What a win, what a performance, what a week, what a player. Ekaterina Alexandrova just couldn't find a way out of that one. Sara Bejlek simply too good, Steph. 7-6, 6-1.
All credit to Bejlek this week, coming from the qualies.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming tonight and supporting us. It means a lot and you made this night special, so thank you so much, guys. Also, I want to congratulate Sara and her team with such an amazing result. She played so well today, and I wish her all the best in the future tournaments. And of course, I want to say thank you to my team who was with me here and supporting me during this week, even if it was tough with me, but thank you so much. Also, thank you so much for the main sponsor, Mubadala, and all the sponsors who made this tournament possible. Also, tournament directors, staff, supervisors, kids, referees, all you guys, you made such an amazing job, and thank you so much for this tournament. It was joy to be here in Abu Dhabi.
Hello, guys. Good evening. First of all, congrats, Katja, for amazing week. You've done an amazing job also with your team, so congrats to you. Now I want to thank you all who made this tournament possible, same as Katja said, ball boys, boy girls, all organizations, sponsors. To the main sponsor, Mubadala, because without you, we wouldn't be here the whole week. All all the girls which have been with us at the players' desk whole week, and the tournament director. Now I want to thank to Mercedes, which was with the women's tennis first year, and thank you for supporting us. And now I want to thanks to those two guys which are there with me this week. Thank you for being with me, supporting me every single day. And I need also to thanks to my fitness coach and physio and his family, because they were giving me extra energy every single day. And they are with me and surviving, so thank you.